We started the Auckland Anglican Māori Club. First came to Kaiba Pass in 1967. We've been here ever since. We've got about 3 or 4 foundation members still. Yeah, we're all getting a bit old in the tooth though, but however, we still try to maintain the old waiata, which I think are unique.
When we joined the club, Kingy would put us in, sopranos, altos, tenors and bass, and that's how we were taught. I think the first 2 or 3 years he didn't want a guitar.
Matu always had ukulele.
He had a little ukulele.
Always a ukulele. The ukulele would come in. That was part and parcel of the club. But he'd always play his notes, so I said check the tune on always on his ukulele.
You know, I think they're very special. I think he has a paucity for words in his reo. It's simple and yet it's so meaningful.
In the club, everyone looked after one another.
That's
it was just
right.
very whānau orientated.
And we used to wear each other's clothes.
size 10.
We could interchange. That was wonderful.
So we're all still whānau today, 52
yeah.
years later. So, you know, the club's special, pretty special to us, and the church and everything.
It's not the actions, it's everybody participating, it's everybody been enjoying it. And that's what I love about Taikura. I really love it, you know. Here we have all our old people still sitting in there, you know, just doing it for the fun of it, for the love of it. We are few and far between now, but however, we still carry on. It keeps us active, keeps us young. Having young people coming through also makes it worthwhile.
think the rangatahi are very fortunate that Matariki is made more aware now of what it's all about. Whereas I have to say, when I grew up, I didn't know too much about it. It wasn't until I left school. I know it was always out there, but I didn't take too much notice of Matariki. I think it's wonderful that people are recognising Matariki, and we have a holiday, and there's so much going on, right throughout New Zealand.
I haven't been brought up with Matariki, it's something it's new, it's sort of come down in the past, 20 years or something like that.
It's before me.
Yeah, otherwise, prior to that, I didn't know anything about Matariki until we did we celebrated Matariki every time we did Taikura.
I'm really quite happy and proud of the progress that we've made, our culture has made in New Zealand to be able to have a public holiday like Matariki. I think that's awesome that we've got that. That's a success. That's a victory for us as Māori. For me anyway, I think. What a special thing.
This is my mokopuna.
My name is Irui Haka Onero.
Yeah.
I'm named after Papa Kingi's father, Irui Haka. And I've been coming to club since like 2016, as soon as I could sing and wave my hands around. My dad brought me in. He's not here today, but yeah. And I go to Taikura even though I'm not old enough, and I've been doing that since I was like 15, 16. You know, I think it's important to come here, and I feel really at home with the club and singing Papa Kingi's songs. It's just about, you know, living up to my name and all these things as well.
I mean, he does hit a few bum notes, but that's all right. You know.
And that's what's happening with the club, that the mokopunas are coming through, and all Kingi songs are still being sung, and John is doing a great job with the singing, and even now the little ones, the younger rangatahi are coming through.
Really, it means quite a lot to me because it's my heritage and my whakapapa. And if I can pass them on to my children as well, what a precious gift from my ancestors, you know, these waitas. It's really a gift that I have the responsibility to pass to the next generation of people. What I'd really like is to keep Papa Kingi's songs alive and singing, and because when those songs are sung, especially in here, you can feel all the voices from those 50 years that have ever been in the club, and you being around all these kaumātua and my papa and my nan, and hearing all the stories about all these previous members of the club, people who I've never met, but feeling like I know them, like Uncle John's mum, Nanny Ann. You know, I hear the stories of Nanny Ann and her singing as a soprano next to my nan. So to be able to keep it alive for the next 50 years would be just incredible. But God, I don't know how I'm going to do that if I'm going to be the last remaining member in 50 years, but I'll try.
No, it's always wonderful to be with you, May, and I think it's so important that she is on, you know, being, because there's only two of us now, original members, but for May, like she said, you know, she had a stroke 20 odd years ago. And by coming to club and her whānau, her brothers and sisters bring her, and being on, she's a star now. It's really good for her too, and she thoroughly enjoys Kapa Haka.
Yeah,
And
I
often,
do.
she knows more actions than I do, to be honest.
They change them so often, don't they? They update them. Oh, heavens above.
Your brother updates them.
I'm doing action songs and everyone's doing something different. I thought, heavens, what are they up to?
Often John will ask her, May, do you think this is the action? And May will look at him and she'll say, no, I think it's like this. And everyone just looks at May and say, yeah, you're right, May. You know. And then when she can't remember, she says, no, I don't know. So John will look at someone else. Don't look at me, I can't remember either.
You know, they say, oh, all Maoris can play guitar, and all Maoris can sing. You know, that is, no, that's not really quite true.
You've got to earn it.
You've got to practice at it. You know, you've got to put the hard yards in. You can't just. I mean, yeah, we all want to sound like Beyonce, but I don't. Or somebody like that.
Stan Walker.
Riding through the meadow, dancing o'er the lea, runs a merry brooklet with its silver sheet. Day and night unceasing, swift its waters flow.